So when do I rug my horse? Ask 20 people and get 20 different opinions. So I'm about to tell you some of the truths associated with rugging your horse so you can make a better decision about when it's appropriate or not. Before I go there, let me explain thermoneutral zone. This is a range of temperatures that any animal is very comfortable in, and their body doesn't have to expend any extra energy to keep their body temperature the same. So the thermoneutral zone is really quite a comfort zone, and for horses that range is between 5 and 25 degrees Celsius. Of course, sometimes this thermoneutral zone changes for particular horses. For example, if you've moved climates and they're not acclimatised to where they're living, and also with heavy rain and wind, they still do get that chill factor. Horses are much better adapted to warming themselves up in the cold conditions than they are cooling themselves down. So a frustration of mine is looking at people over-rugging their horses in the winter whilst not being as concerned as they should be about cooling their horse down after exercise, or even not exercising in very warm weather. Research has been done showing that inappropriate rugs on horses actually really negatively affect their own ability to regulate their body temperature. So not only choosing whether to rug or not, but choosing the appropriate rug is very important. In short, one of the ways that horses keep themselves warm, other than moving around, is by eating. The energy that goes in through eating, about 80% of that is converted to heat. So constant grazing, constant hay supply goes a long way to keeping your horses warm, and also the rest of them quite happy. So the reality is that your horse does not need a rug. Certainly between the temperatures of 5 and 25 degrees Celsius, if they have access to shelter from the wind and rain, if they're a mature, healthy horse, and if they have the ability to move to keep warm. So when do you need to rug your horse? When the horse isn't perhaps acclimatised to where it's living, for example, moving from very hot to very cool climate. Older horses that have been clipped, sick horses, they often need additional help to keep their body temperature. And also sometimes horses have skin conditions that can really benefit from their skin being covered from the elements. But before you do put a rug on your horse, please consider the following things. An ill-fitting rug can cause pain and even injury. Over-rugging and rugging can really negatively impact the horse's ability to manage his own temperature. Putting a rug on after your horse has exercised actually inhibits its own natural mechanisms to be able to reduce its core body temperature, and getting back down to a normal temperature after exercise is very important. So click on the link that I'll provide below, hop on over and grab my free handout on rugging. There'll also be a chart showing you the appropriate rugs and the weather to be rugging. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.